Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Land 2. In the last episode, we made our way halfway through the Lost World, which means this is definitely going to be the final episode, I'll tell you what. All we have left are Clobber Carnage, Animal Antics, and the Crocodile Core. Clobber Carnage was notorious for being difficult in Donkey Kong Country 2. The Land 2 version is decidedly and significantly less so. You're still gonna have your barrel cannon problems, but as long as you know what you're doing, you should be good. With any further ado, let's begin. And you want to watch out on this jump, because that one's pretty hard to miss. Not pretty hard to make if you're not careful. About to say pretty easy to miss. Are you kidding me? Well, at least I can get over here with Dixie. That's a good thing. Good thing that I got her now. And of course, because it's Clobber Carnage, you're also going to have to deal with a lot of clobbers too. Thankfully, I like sending them into enemies. Really makes the whole first section here easier. At least we can jump over this zinger and nearly kill ourselves trying to kill him. Yeah, right after that zinger, there's two kaboings there, and you're going to have to watch out for them. Although, thankfully, there is no clobber inside that barrel. Nevertheless, I want to take care of these guys anyway. And this is where the barrel cannon shooting starts. Pretty easy so far. Wait for it. And I missed. I hate the barrel cannons here because the timing on them is so odd. Like, I can't stand it. Oh, I did get the guy after all. Can I get this guy from here? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, I don't really like the barrel cannon parts very much. Simply because getting from one barrel cannon to another can be very, very annoying and very unpleasant to deal with. Interestingly, doing Animal Antics is easier, of all things. And I may have to do a little bit of crazy aiming here on the part where I died. Just position myself that way, and then do it from there. There we go. I've positioned myself a little bit there. And I'm going to be playing it safe here and using Dixie, in case any of these barrels are clobbers, so that way I can easily land on them. And I can't believe I died so close to the star barrel. That is an embarrassment. Now, there is an upper path and a lower path. I'm going to be taking the upper path. It's also best if you trigger that clobber if you go up the upper path, so that way he'll just fall on you while you're on the hook there. And you'll also get 3 banana coins for your efforts. More than enough to save your game if you need to. If you need a save. And you can use that flitter of your Dixie. I'm going to go ahead and nearly do that. I don't know how I pulled that off. Wow. Okay. I was planning to go for that barrel cannon there. It was moving up and down, but you know what? I'll take it. That got me through the toughest part of that on the first try. Now to aim for this. I want to get in that barrel. Because that way I can go in here. Now thankfully, in case you lose, you can always go back just by, you know, going to the left and helicopter spinning off the edge. But thankfully we managed to pull this off just fine. Just gotta watch what the barrels do. and you'll be able to get the hero coin. You can just helicopter spin to the left there, and you'll be able to get to the bonus area just fine, if you need to. So it's nice to know that the game has us covered in that regard. Also, once you make it past the bonus area, this part becomes decidedly easier. Just watch what you're doing. And I keep thinking there's a pit there. There isn't. But I act like there is just the same because, well, I don't want to fall into a pit, especially not so close to the end. Which we are at, finally. Ugh. Not as bad as Super Nintendo version, it can still be a jerk of a level. Now it's time for Animal Antics, and we're going to start off by playing as Rambi here. We're going to be taking out a lot of Neeks. I'm going to get some revenge on the Kaboings there just for good measure. Thankfully, I know where the bonus area is. Oh, and I almost forgot you have to do some zinger jumping as well. Won't be the last time. Seeing the zingers, we're probably going to have to deal with some, as well as maybe some flitters, as SQUITTER. The SQUITTER section is where we're going to find the bonus stage. But to find it, we need to find the SQUITTER, not the SQUITTER section, the star barrel first. And I can't believe I messed that up. There is a tree there. That means there should be a platform. I'm going to kill the Kaboing here, just to be safe, because I do want to get the letter O. There it is. And I thought there was a pit there. At least I knew the Kaboings were coming, so I could hit them in like a fraction of a second. And now I got 2 zingers. Let's go ahead and take care of both of them. Get the Kaboing here when we get all the way to the other side. I was expecting another pit there. Well, a super long pit at least. But now we've actually reached another super long pit section. And we need to make our way to the star barrel, which is right there. Now, is there a sign there? You can reach it with SQUITTER, but I'd rather do it this way now that I think about it. From the left of the star barrel, just be on the ledge here, stay close. Helicopter spin your way down with DIXIE. Head to right and you'll find it. Collect the stars, the final bonus area in the entire game. And it is easy. Okay. Can't believe I had so much trouble getting 1 star. That was weird. But we should be able to get them all fairly easily. There we go. And there's a hero coin down there. At least there wasn't a pit. But we now have all the bonus areas completed and all the hero coins collected. And now it's time to praise Rattly. Thankfully, this part is a little easier. Be careful here. Drop down where the bananas go so you can stay away from the spikes there. Jump on him for good measure. But stay away from me. You know what? I'll take that hit. We're gonna regain a Kong anyway. And once we take Rattly to the no animal sign, there are no enemies left. It's just a simple bit of platforming to the goal. And now it's time for Crocodile Core, the real final boss of Donkey Kong Land 2. Thankfully you have both Kongs. I'm gonna switch to Diddy here, because I know when I'm gonna get hit here. Anyway, jump over 3 cannonballs. Stay away from Rool when the wind blows. Jump over the cannonball. You're going to have to keep jumping over Rool after that single cannonball. And now you're going to have to alternate between ducking and jumping there. I usually get hit there sometimes. And after that second lone cannonball, you will have to not only get your Kong back if you need one, but also jump over Rool a couple times. And from here you want to stay to the right. Stay on the ground when the ones that bounce high come towards you. Jump over that cannonball. And for those kinds of attacks there, wow. Wow, I am just freaking out there. You basically have to jump over the spike balls and the cannonballs when they're both at the pretty much the same elevation, which is kind of hard to remember to do because they just come at you pretty quick. I wouldn't say very quickly, but they do come at you. And I can't believe I jumped too high again. You basically want to tap the A button so that you do a low jump over the low cannonballs. Now I want to stay away from King K. Rool. Jump over all the lower ones. Stay there for the higher ones. We got the wind again. And then, whoa, I actually remembered to do it that time. But at this point, Rool gets faster and faster as this happens. And then there's the barrel! Can I do it? Yeah! I actually did that hitless! That is amazing! No, wait, I got hit during the second part. Well, nevertheless, we get this special one-screen ending where Crocodile Isle gets destroyed. And we are now at number 1 at the Video Game Heroes, which means we have all of the hero coins, obviously. So we are finally done with Donkey Kong Land 2. And guess what? You get the same exact ending. If you thought you would get anything else other than the special ending where DK, Diddy, and Dixie watch Crocodile Isle get destroyed, well, you were sadly mistaken. So you get to see the character roll call one more time. And then you get the credits with Swanky's bonus Bonanza music playing. And then that's it. And then you can look at your save file and realize you have found 100% of everything in the game. So how does this game stack up? Well, it's definitely harder than the first Land game. I'll give it that. I don't remember it being this hard. I don't know if it was the Let's Play curse taking hold, or maybe it's because I hadn't played it in over 2-3 years? Which was the last time I 100%ed it? But either way, this one definitely packs a bit of a challenge. So if you're looking for a challenge, this is a good game to have one with. This will not take you a day to complete. You'll be spending maybe a week or two playing this. Well, maybe a couple days tops if you're quick about it. Graphics are alright, they're still a bit ambitious for the Game Boy, but you can actually tell what stuff looks like now. Stuff looks a lot better. Everything looks a little closer to their Super Nintendo counterparts. Everything doesn't look blurry now, which is a really good thing. The sound's alright, it's pretty much what I've expected since Donkey Kong Land 1. I wish there was more music, but what music is here is great. Play control is just as good as ever. Though I probably had like a little bit of trouble switching Kongs during the final battle, at least during the practice run. Turns out you have to be a complete stop before you can switch partners. But other than that, very responsive game. The game does what you want it to do when you want to do it, for the most part. this is definitely something I would pop into my Game Boy anytime when it comes to the replay value. I would definitely play this one again. As a matter of fact, this is the third time in 6 years that I've gotten 100%. Which really explains something. Also, the Crockhead moving his jaws up and down like that looks kind of freaky. So yeah, this one is definitely recommended along with the first land game. I know the first game is where it's at in terms of the memories, because everybody's like, hey, this has never been done before, this is really ambitious. 2 is kind of a sequel. It didn't really get that, I wouldn't say it didn't get that much attention, but it just didn't have like that fever-pitch attention that the first game got, at least to me back when I was a kid. But nevertheless, it's definitely a great game, even if it's not like Donkey Kong Land 1, where it introduces new ideas. This one follows Donkey Kong Country 2 more closely, as I've said many times before. There are some things that I should mention though, such as the not the minecart, but the roller coaster levels. For some reason, when I actually played this for the channel, for some reason they just did not sit well with me this time around. I don't want to think it's because of the fact that you can't kill zingers while you're on the cart, and just that final jump at Rickety Race that makes it hard to get on the final platform and just jump to the goal. It just did not sit well with me. You really have to get used to the timing with which to jump over the zingers. And I lost a lot of lives doing that, as you could see. Other than that, that's really the only huge gripe I have with Land 2. I don't remember the roller coaster levels giving me that much grief before, but for some reason when I played this for the channel, it did. Thankfully, we can put a level like what's going on in the demo here behind us, and I'll never have to do it again. Unless I want to 100% this game in my spare time. Speaking of 100%, let's go ahead and look at it. 3 hours 32. Not bad in Let's Play time. I'm amazed. I mean, I could have done it faster if this wasn't a Let's Play. But hey, I'll go ahead and take that time. We finally have everything. There's really not much else to show off. There aren't any cheats that I know of, like Donkey Kong Country 2 had. So, this is where we say adieu to this game. It's been a fun one. And that is it for Let's Play Donkey Kong Land 2. Don't know what I'll play next, don't know what game I'll have in mind. Hopefully it'll have something. But whatever it is, I hope you stay tuned for it. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later!